Good morning. It's another beautiful day here, albeit humid. You can actually see that the lens is fogging up. I'm sorry about that, but my cloth is in my bag. I'm about to go meet the, wow, it's really bad. I'm about to go meet the tour company that I'm going out to the rainforest with. Hi, it's Mike. How are you?
I thought you might be early.
I'm gonna shake with the sand.
No worries.
How's it going?
Anyone aware of, so my apologies for reiterating information you already know. It's just it might come up on the multiple guests this afternoon, so give the answers now. Makes life a lot easier to answer the multiple guests. No need to panic. The answers there, A, B or C. For example, Port Douglas surveyed in the year 1877, surveyed by a man called Warner, hence there is a street by the same name. Douglas, after the Premier of the state of Queensland at the time, a Mr. John Douglas. As you know, I'm not saying there wasn't European influence here prior to 1877, because there was. That's when the area was officially surveyed and given the name Douglas. 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 Douglas.
So just arrived to the Daintree River crossing. We're here waiting for the ferry to arrive. Then we're going over the Daintree River and to the forest. There is a very, very serious risk of crocodiles here, so we've been told not to go beyond this yellow sign. Apparently a few people have actually died in this area. We started our walk with talking to by our guide who told us about how many dangerous species live here. So not just animals, but also plants, including some plants that have like vines with like razor sharp blades that are just like hanging off this trail. So we're just watching our every step.
You would walk straight past it. Blends into the environment. In temperate regions, you've got yellow ash. They're also very sought after, but this still to this day makes some of the finest furniture in the world. It's primitive, ancient, non-flowering. Not only does Australia have the Wallamar pine that goes back over 300 million years in the evolutionary process, but you've got the curry pine, the bunya pine, the cycad, the king fern, and worldwide. When she's fully matured, she, as a spider, will grow to the size of my hand. She'll cover the entire palm of my hand.
It's so incredibly peaceful here. Sounds like one of those soundtracks you put on to sleep. It's so beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's huge. That's stunning. She's showing us an area.
Look at the bird's feet. Thanks. Oh, that's it, funny.
We just saw a cassowary on the side of the road. We all jumped out of the car. It's one of the most rare birds around here. There's only about 50 to 60 of them left in existence. So seeing one of them, it was, first of all, one of the most incredible birds I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely enormous, but really, really, really rare to see that. This is our second stop, Cape Tribulation, and named after Cook's famous line, trials and tribulations. Really pristine here. As you can see, there's like absolutely nothing. But the other reason for that is that crocodiles are known to inhabit this area. So there's been recent sightings. We've been told not to go near the water's edge because that's where they like to hang out. So getting a little antsy now, gonna head back. Everywhere you look, there's one of these signs So this is our last pre-lunch stop. We've just come up here to a beautiful lookup point.
I'm also very grateful the weather was cooperating. Because obviously you saw the ice cream company, the cloud level was coming down.
Wow, what a nice setup. We're now at the site where we're gonna go on the boat and hopefully see some crocs. I was warned about some of the dad jokes of this tour guide from the people that recommended this tour, and they are definitely fun today.
River or freshwater crocs and the
So no crocs that time, but it's just the wrong time of year for them. The water's so warm, they just get their energy from that instead of coming up onto the banks. But it was a really nice river cruise. Now I think we're gonna be heading back. I'm super tired again. I haven't had the energy the past couple of days. I just finished the tour with Nick in the Daintree Forest today. That was pretty awesome. The weather held out. Seeing that cassowary in the beginning was absolutely amazing. I just went into the dive shop and got my logbook filled out. And Jay, the guy who runs the company there, just mentioned that some of the guys from today's boat are gonna head out with some of the instructors for a drink at a pub nearby. I might join them. Right on cue, it's 6 o'clock and it's raining again. God. Trouble is you don't want to like put your jacket on because it's so hot. It's like 28, 30 degrees right now. But otherwise you're gonna get completely wet. So this is my technique.
You said it's one, yeah.
Last night in Port Douglas, I just went out with the guys and we ended up at a hostel that has like a bar in it called Dougie's. It was by far the best night I had in Port Douglas. We just ended up hanging out with a bunch of other people from the hostel. It was much more different from the hostel that I'm staying at, where it's a little bit more secluded. People don't really talk to one another. There at Dougie's, like everybody was like hanging out, drinking like pitchers of like beer and cider. Really, really fun. Had a great night. Like really met awesome people from like different parts of Australia and Europe and the States. I'm feeling really, really encouraged right now that like when I meet people that I really enjoy their company, I should totally take them up on like going out for drinks or whatever it is afterwards. So really, really great night. Great last night in Port Douglas, and really sad to actually be leaving now because I feel like if I was staying here then I would be able to go out with these guys more. I am excited for Melbourne tomorrow and I'm leaving super early, so I have to get to bed now. Have a good night. Bye.